Welcome back, guys.
Hey!
Welcome back. We had a break last week, so welcome back for 2 weeks. It
Yeah,
feels like
I
ages.
was just about to say, it does feel ages.
2 weeks.
Feels like I haven't seen you in ages.
Yeah, it's strange, isn't
Yeah.
it? Like, skip a week. We skipped a week because obviously we had our event.
We
so,
did.
it wasn't for not good reason.
No.
It was for a good reason.
Yeah.
We did our first in-person women's event.
Yeah, it was amazing.
It was really, really good.
I really enjoyed it. I think, well, I don't want to give too much away because we do have obviously a second event, which has sort of is on the same content then as the first event, because obviously the way we did it with the dates and then
there was a lot of women that couldn't make the date that we had, so
we decided
there was
to put a second
enough
one
that
in.
we thought we'll do a second, so we're kind of replicating the first
That's
event
it.
in about 2 weeks time.
But what I was going to say was I don't think we knew what to expect of what they would expect, if that makes sense. And themselves didn't know what to expect. However, I feel like we all went away feeling I don't know, maybe lighter, positive, that good energy, a good vibe, a lot more connected with ourselves and others. Even people that maybe you think you've been in the same area for so many years, and you kind of, I think it was me that we're not kids now, we're grown ups and we're women. So it was lovely. It was really good, really fab. So if anyone hasn't booked for the second and wants to,
yes, we are
get on
about
that.
2 weeks away. It's going to be November the 8th at 3:00. We're probably about half full already. We do want to keep them small because you just get the most connectivity and intimacy out of it when the groups are quite small. And
with this style of content that we put on this event, I think it's more important that it is
the first event, because it is all, like you say, it's all about connection to yourself and connection to others. So you need smaller groups in order to achieve that. So future ones might be more people in a group, but definitely we're keeping it small. So we're about half full. So if you've received a message from us, if you are interested, then really you've got about a week or so, week and a bit before we give final, reservations over to the venue. So get on it. Don't waste time if you're wanting to and you haven't booked yet.
And if you're not sure if it's for you, come and try it. Come and see. You won't know until you try something. So
and that was really nice about all the other women that came last time, because like I said, we hadn't really said much about what we were going to do, just that it's going to be a great environment where women get to meet other people in the area. And a lot of them were like, have no idea what to expect, which was great because they put full faith in us. So well done for that.
They did.
But I think I planned the content, was quite confident it'd be good, but it was even better, and that was partly due to the women that
I
were
agree.
there.
I think everyone was fun, open, and honest, and listened. And I think them, there's a lot more, but I just feel that it was just lovely, and I just want to say thank you. I'm not going to do it to you again.
Don't say thanks to me again.
And to the women for being that, like that.
You guys make
and
it,
the support, because it means a lot.
Like you say, the women that come make it is the whole reason why we even put it on in the first place, is for that reason. And a lot of women that left felt kind of what we wanted them to feel. And I think perfect balance of, like you say, fun, silly, serious. We kind of hit every emotion. I think
I agree.
Emotional roller coaster.
But we needed it. We all needed it.
And
that's what I'm saying. The sooner people kind of we realize that we're not kids, we're grown-ups, and sometimes it's like this, sometimes it's like this, and it helps just
and
talking,
the more you talk,
whether it's about your emotions or your business or your home or your family or a friend or
partner.
whatever it is. Do you know what I mean? I just think that all just being together,
sharing anything, I think helps.
That was part of of something that we did. I think it was great. It's great. So if you haven't, get on the next one.
Definitely.
For sure.
For sure. And like you said, some people we knew, but this isn't your typical, like, a lot of the questions we propose to the women aren't questions I've ever asked you in your life.
It's not
either.
something that, it's not a normal question that you ask between
it provokes
anyone.
Conversation, and it provokes thinking, but it's not a natural thing that would come up in conversation. So even for those of you that know each other, you're definitely going to get to see different sides of people and get to know each other differently than you do now. Because there was a couple of friends that came together. There was women that come by themselves. There was people that I knew quite well, people that I didn't, and even the ones that I knew well surprised me with things. So yeah, really, really nice. So happy with that. Happy with the next event, and
looking forward to what's to come.
Exactly. Yeah. Really, really good. And the venue was spot on.
The venue was spot on, and so was the space. So because of, what we wanted to achieve, we needed a space that wasn't going to be, imposed on, I suppose, by anyone or anything apart from us.
Yes.
And ourselves.
Yeah.
So I think we had the great space, and it worked, and it was beautiful, and it had that great tranquil setting and feeling. So it just went all perfectly together. It was lovely. Personally, I think it was great.
Yeah. And that's the feedback I've had from the women. Like and I expected us to do a great job, but like you say, it's just all the little ingredients of us really preparing good material, us practicing, us picking a great venue, setting it up good, having like little gifts and surprises, putting things in like a specific order, Liam coming along with the microphones and everything, like it just, and like the types of women and how they shared and stuff. It was like all the ingredients to make a great
literally
day.
All the little pieces just went together and created this perfect.
So I'm excited for
I'm excited. So whoever's on it, be excited, because I'm excited too. You should be. And if you're not and you are thinking about it, then just get on it. And if you've got any questions, ask us. We'll soon let you know.
Yeah, exactly. If you're unsure, send us a message. There's 1 or 2 women that have messaged me saying it's a little bit out of my comfort zone. I'm a bit worried. I know it's something that I think I would enjoy once I've pushed myself. I'm just really nervous. So
and that's normal.
Totally normal, but happy
even
to say
I felt that way
doing it,
because even for me that is out of my comfort zone. But it's like I said at the beginning, if you don't know, come and try. You don't know until you try. So that would be my advice. Let's do it.
Exactly. But that's not the only exciting thing we've done in the last 2 weeks. We went wedding dress shopping.
We did. I was wondering what you were going to say then. I was like, we did. Yeah, we did. We went wedding dress shopping, and I said yes to a dress.
Yes to the dress. I cannot believe it, guys. Like, if you followed us for a while, the OGs listening to this pod will know how bad me and Charlotte are at making decisions. So I had absolutely no faith that you would make a decision.
Even when
on
I
the
said
day.
it, I said, I think I should just say yeah then.
Yeah. Because I thought that you'd probably find dresses that you liked. I thought that maybe you might even find 1 or 2 that you would really consider. But even if you found one, I just didn't think you would commit in the moment. That you'd walk away, you'd overthink it, you'd think it, and if you were lucky, you'd go back maybe. But you did.
I did it.
You went for it.
Yeah,
ripped off that band-aid.
Yeah, exactly that. There's it's more of a base of a dress. There's a lot of things to do with it. But I did it, and that's probably the biggest thing, isn't it? So
especially when you had absolutely no idea what you wanted, you don't even know what any of the words for dresses are.
No, I didn't even pick a dress.
No.
Like, I didn't actually take one. I couldn't. As soon as the lady said to me...
That was quite nice, actually, because for someone who struggles to make decisions anyway and has no idea what they even want, me and 2 of the other ladies that came, we all picked like 5, 6 dresses. You tried them all on. We got your opinion then on the things that you liked, that you didn't like, and then we went back and we picked another couple more.
It's like a TV show.
Yeah, it was. Yeah, really, really great way of doing it. And I think we, without being too influenced or giving our opinion, we definitely pushed you to kind of think and say and make a decision.
Yeah, exactly that. Because do you know what I find? I don't know if I just felt like they was all lovely. That all dresses are lovely, aren't they?
Yeah.
So you're putting them on and you feel like you're being a proper bitch to this dress and proper digging it out, but you've got to be, because otherwise you do not whittle it down to and literally I could have gone, well, yeah, anyway, like, these are nice.
Well, yeah, they all
initially
looked
I was a bit
amazing
like,
on
yeah,
you.
these are nice. Yeah, this is nice. Oh, this is nice. And then by the end I was like a little bit brutal and right. So what don't you like? Well, I'll tell you what I do like.
Yeah.
You know, like, just to get it literally like that. But yeah, I said, yeah, it was a really lovely afternoon.
Yeah.
Really great experience, because that's what I was going to say. Initially when, because I do have to shout out to, what was it called? I know, because I didn't actually book it or anything. Again, I didn't even book it.
I do Bridal Boutique.
Like, I do Bridal Boutique was amazing. Such a lovely shop.
Yeah.
So lovely.
Shout out to Nikki.
Yeah, Nikki, it was amazing. Just let us.
Well, like you said, she very knowledgeable, shared and helped guide you along without kind of
that influence of
and I've seen on films
over opinionated,
where like some of them women like, because it's their job, I know best, that's not going to suit your figure, you shouldn't wear this, you should do. Like, it wasn't like that at all. She let us pick the dresses. Yeah. And then when you were making comments, right, well, we could do this, we could do that. If you don't like this, then maybe you like that. Yeah. And she was really, really good. We weren't pushed for time. No. We actually had to change our reservations for lunch after. We did. Time went but no, she wasn't in a rush. It was a really, really nice environment. The way it's kind of, you've got your change room, you walk out, we've got the sofa to watch you. Yeah. And
it was really, really lovely. Because when she said, right, to me, right, do you want to go and have a look and pick some dresses? I was like, I can't pick a dress. I cannot.
That's exactly what you said.
So I literally walked around the shop looking at all the other things, like the accessories and everything that shouldn't be looking at. I should be focused on the dress, and literally left the girls to go and choose, and that was it. I got taken in the dressing room and didn't even, just got up the dresses put on me. That was basically it. And that was it was really, really fun. So I'm excited for the next stage, and
that's a big weight off your mind, right? Because we're getting closer and closer, and the dress is important, even if it's not the most important, and it's not. It is about, obviously,
it's your outfit, isn't it, I suppose.
You want to feel good on your wedding day. It's just natural. So the dress is a big part of that. Yeah. And the closer you're getting and getting nervous and trying things, and you didn't like other stuff you tried. Yeah. It was good that now that's ticked. Yeah. And just a matter of waiting for them to make it for you.
I know. And then a place to celebrate would be lovely.
Well, the next thing would be a nice venue to wear the dress to. Well, that's not quite true, because you've got the Gibraltar bit. That's all sorted. That's going to be a ceremony. Exactly, so you're definitely getting married.
Yeah, I've still got time.
You've got your dress. Yeah. It's just the celebration that you want to do with everyone local to here, which is probably the next biggest part of it.
It is, but I'll get there. I'm fine.
And that's July, so you have got time.
Yeah, I've got loads of time. So people are asking, are you changing the day? I was like, not planning to.
No, I'm just
planning on.
Yeah, it just depends.
Yeah. No, I'm not planning on that. So yeah, that's my next step. But the dress experience was great, and I did kind of bite the bullet. Is that what you say?
Bite the bullet.
I don't really get that saying, but I think that's the one. I'll get that one. I get the Band-Aid, even though it's very American.
Because it's like, go for it. Yeah. But what? Yeah, where does bite the bullet come from?
I don't know.
Is it when someone like would shoot you and you catch it in your teeth?
No, surely not.
No, because that would obviously kill you. But I mean, like, a metaphor for, like, if
do not try that.
Yeah, definitely don't. If you catch the bullet in your mouth, make it that you have to be quick, right? Is that could be what it means?
I suppose so. I don't know. I'm going to
have to Google that, because that's really going to bug me.
That's going to bug you.
Loads of those sayings mean something. Yeah. Like, I'll never forget why they say it's raining cats and dogs.
No, I don't get that one either.
Oh, I do.
Oh, do you?
That's what I mean. That's one that I found out. But a lot of those sayings.
What does that mean? You can't just say that.
So back in, like, I don't know what era it was, back when, there was the plague. So like ages and ages ago. It was killing a lot of the animals. So they would just throw all the dead cats and dogs in the middle of the street, and it had to rain so heavy that it washed the animals away.
Right.
So it's raining cats and dogs obviously means it's raining really heavily. Right. It would be raining bad enough that it would wash the animals down the street. I'm sure that's what I read. So I hope I've got that right.
You're right. There is something I've seen. I can't remember what it was, but only like a few of them sayings and the reasons of why they are the way that they are. Yeah. I can't remember them now. But the bite the bullet one I don't think was on there.
We'll have to, right, if any of you know, comment below.
And
if not, I'm going to have to find out.
Languages, like different cultures or whatever, the sayings obviously translate different.
Yeah. Because it won't be like a bullet. It'd be like bite the pineapple or something.
Yeah, and it's really like, I was even what? Huh?
Yeah. I've heard that once or twice where I've said it, and I don't know if it was in Spanish or another language, and someone said, "No, we don't say it like that." I'm just like, "Oh my god, that's so funny."
Yeah, but it must be confusing for them the other way around. Do you know what I mean? Even like, you know, like our touch wood. Why? You know, like for them, you know what I mean? It is,
Yeah, no, we'll have to bring some of them next week because I like those things.
Yeah, but I did bite the bullet. I was going to say I bit the bullet, but that's not.
No,
not
you
the
bite
right,
it.
I bite the bullet. I did that, and one thing ticked off. Done. Done.
Wow, what else have we been up to? I mean, I feel like I've done a week's worth of stuff in today alone, just because Hayden had me up at 6.
You've been up early.
So you warned me that Sunday the clocks are going back.
They are.
Which is great when you don't have kids or young kids.
Get an extra hour.
You don't get an extra hour. You actually just get up the same time, and it now sounds like 5 o'clock instead of 6 o'clock, which is even worse. So I thought, right, well, Hayden did wake up from his nap a little bit late yesterday, so I'm going to keep him up a little bit longer, maybe edge him forward, maybe half an hour.
Yeah. Try to do that
and
process.
Then another, exactly. 15 minutes, half an hour, whatever it is. So he generally does go to bed 7, half 7, but I put him to bed at 8. And he normally wakes up 6:30 to 7.
Yeah.
He got up at 6 today.
He got up earlier.
He got up even earlier than he normally does. So
don't you just love kids?
Really not helped. And if that happens tomorrow, it's going to be 5 o'clock, which is Liam's turn. If you're listening, it's your turn tomorrow. Yeah.
While you're having a little look at our...
we definitely are taking turns because I'm not a morning person.
Well, you'd obviously messaged me this morning while you were on it. I'd say you'd already been up like 3 hours.
I've been up 3 hours. I was on my way to Pilates.
He was on the way to Pilates and I wasn't.
And I'd gone food shopping and come back and cooked myself food.
Yeah, so you was on it and I was just like...
And then I was waiting like 20 minutes for you to get in, and then I was like, I feel like it's evening. I feel like I can go sleep. But it is funny because growing up, whenever I'd sleep at yours, I would sleep in and you'd be up early because you'd have to wash your hair, you'd have to blow dry your hair, you'd have to straighten your hair all before school. Yeah. And I'm like, no, give me an extra half an hour, 45 minutes in bed.
Helmet on top of your head.
Yeah, literally wake me up 10 minutes before we're leaving. And now you're sleeping later than me.
Yeah, it's just that different of
age.
The age, that's it.
Yeah, because Kaysen sleeps in. Kaysen got up at 8 this morning.
Yeah, it's literally because I can. I mean, in our house, Mitch is the first one up every morning.
Yeah. He's an early riser.
Yeah, whether it's normal,
just not a morning
weekday
person
thing or not, but generally, I think just the kids are getting older and they just
slower mornings, isn't it?
I've never had sleeping children, and we've got friends, haven't we? And even the same age, you'd be like, oh god, your kids sleeping to that time. Mine never sleeping to that time.
Yeah,
but it's just now they're getting that, I don't know, the age. Maybe it was the boys that were the ones who were the up and straight away, whereas Lexi's more chill.
Yeah,
so it seems like she's older, but it's not. It's just because she is more chill. Who knows? But I'm definitely at a different stage
for sure. Because it is just remembering being like pre-teen and teenage. Like on the weekends, I could sleep until 12, 1 o'clock.
Yeah. It's for me. I don't know what it is. It's like when you've got to get up for something, you don't want to.
Yeah.
And then when you haven't got something to do, you're always awake. You're always up.
Well, it's the same as the kids.
And it's such a weird thing, isn't it?
Like kids on the weekend wake up super early, and then sometimes you're like waking them up for school. Like, why don't what?
Yeah,
this doesn't make sense.
It is. It is a strange one.
Yeah.
But mine have never been, like you say, proper chill anyway. But I think it's just at the minute they're all now kind of slotting into a different age, and they're all kind of more chill.
Yeah. See, I just.
Than Hayden's age.
Doesn't help, but that he's still small.
He's very, very
so
small.
I'm clearly still tired because he's small. But I just hate. I'm just not a morning person. Like I'd struggle. Sometimes it's not even how I feel. It's just because I know the time.
Yeah.
Like I've actually stopped myself in the middle of the night when I wake up checking what time it is, because I used to be like,
"That's the
right
worst
now I've now
thing."
got 3, 4.
I was going to say, because then you count how many you've had and how many you've got. I used to have the thing where it would track whatever it's called, you sleep.
Yeah.
If you're in heavy sleep, and I actually stopped it because of knowing more. it was making me feel, well, I haven't actually, so I feel like that's why. You know what I mean?
You're not actually listening to your body.
For God's sake, just get on with it. You know what I mean? You know, that sort of thing. But yeah, it's I'm at a different stage, so it's hard for me. I'd be moaning exactly the same if I was.
Yeah. No, I'm like, it's funny because if you'd asked me, I'd be like, oh, I wish I could get up early and do all these things before work and, put a wash on, clean the house, do all, maybe exercise. And it's like, I'm being woken up early, but I spend 2 hours sat on the sofa with a cup of tea, like half a zombie.
And it's weird, I feel, because I do it if obviously getting ready to go to work and getting up and going out and then them kind of things. Once I just start getting ready, I'm fine.
Yeah.
Like imagine if I started getting ready for work and then they went, actually, you can't work. I'd be up, I'd be on it. I'd be on it then.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? And I'm fine. It's not like I'm ready and I'm still like that. I'm absolutely fine. It's just because I don't let myself.
Yeah.
I'm in that mindset of, no, I've just got up and I'm tired and I want to chill.
Yeah.
And it's like, and I am going to chill.
And I need that.
And then you go over the top because you're saying, I'm chilling.
Yeah.
And it goes on and on and on.
And it is because sometimes I'll get up early and then, take a while to wake up. Then gradually everyone else in the house gets up and then get everybody ready for school. I get ready for work. I know I've got a meeting. Maybe Liam's doing the school run. So I've got maybe half an hour, 45 minutes. Whiz around the house. Like Thursday.
Yeah.
Thursday. I'd been out because I do a lot working from home. But Monday to Wednesday, I was out every day with a colleague of mine. So Thursday, I was like, I've actually got 4 or 5 meetings all throughout the day. But Liam dropped both the kids to school and I had a bit of time. I'd done a washing, but I'd put it on so early that I'd hung it out. I'd tidied the whole house, put the Hoover out. I'd, tidied up a bit throughout the rest of the house. And I was like, wow, all before 9 o'clock.
Exactly. So when you're on it, on it, aren't you? It's literally that mindset.
And that gives you the momentum for the day.
I'm very like, I want my chill. I want my chill bit.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Of that.
Well, that's what I end up doing is from the moment I get up, I'm sat on the sofa. Yeah. Half awake, half asleep.
Longer probably than we need to be.
Have a cup of tea until 8 o'clock. When 8 o'clock hits, then it's like, go. Right, we've got 45 minutes. Let's get everybody ready. But whatever time I wake up before 8, I just sit and do nothing. Yeah.
Which is fine. There's nothing wrong with that.
Well, it's not the best.
Which depends what time you get up, I suppose.
Yeah. But like I say, I could just be like, right.
Yeah, but I would get up about 7. So I think that's a nice time, like you say, for that to wake up, maybe tea or coffee, and then go for it.
Yeah.
But obviously, if you're up at like 6, got an extra hour. So to be fair, you probably should have that little bit more of a.
But then at the same time as well,
it's fine.
You're watching.
Got a long day. You've had a broken sleep, probably.
Yeah.
Like it's. Don't dig yourself out. You're good. Yeah. You've got plenty. Trust me, you've got plenty of time for all that.
But that's what I keep saying about like trying to get into exercising regularly, which is
you do more than I do.
Yeah, but I'm just not consistent. I'll do like a couple of weeks and then I'll fall off for a couple of months. Then I'll do another couple of weeks and I'm just not consistent. But then, like I say, I tell myself once both boys are in full-time school and, I can organise my diary and we've got the Fridays and stuff that we're going to do more.
I think it's stick to what you can in the moments of them, being realistic of what you can and can't do, and don't put pressure on yourself because you'll get there anyway. You know what you want to do as long as you're doing what you can in them moments, and not saying, oh well, I can't do it yet. Just do something. Yeah, you know what I mean. And then just see. I think
because sometimes I'll say, oh, I'll do that when Hayden goes down for a nap. Yeah, and then it's like sometimes
you don't.
He can just follow me around.
Yeah, I think sometimes I've said before. You do that hobby run today because I'm just going to be at home and I'm going to sort this and this out.
Yeah.
Mitch comes back and I think he thinks, what the fuck have you done? I haven't done anything. I just couldn't be bothered to move.
Yeah.
Even the washing's still in the basket that I've put at the bottom of the stairs to take up the hangout, but I just thought, no, can't really be bothered.
Yeah, no, I've been a lot better this time round having Hayden than I was with Case, and I definitely did more previous. And having one kid's a bit different. But yeah, I definitely have the days where I'm like, not doing nothing.
Yeah, and it's okay. It's okay to be like that as long as it's not constant. It's
Life's about balance.
Exactly.
The house is a mess, but the kids are happy.
Yeah, they bloody better be happy.
Yeah, my house used to be pretty tidy most of the time, or it'd get messy and I'd be able to then tidy it and keep on top of it. But now I'm like, there's just no point.
No, there's no, just the bits, just certain bits, because it does play on my mind.
Well,
like certain things have just got to keep going, but sometimes it's like, That washing's been left there in the washing machine, but it's fine. I'm gonna rewash it and I'll hang it out. It's fine. It's fine.
I've currently got one in that's been left for 2 days.
There you go.
I said to Liam, that needs to go out today.
Yeah, he's gonna sting.
The only reason why I haven't hung it out is because I've got a washing outside on the line that's been out there for 2 days. So that's all from Thursday.
You can have crispy washing to bring in.
So Thursday, I did 2 lots of washing, hung one out, and the other one was ready.
You started with great intention.
Thursday, I did 2 loads of washing, but since Thursday, I've done nothing. I haven't even got the other one out of the washing machine, and it's Saturday. So it's like I say, it's when you have a burst of energy.
You go from one extreme to the other.
I am literally like that at the moment. I used to be fairly consistent, but at the moment it's like got a burst of energy, quick, while it lasts, and then the next day I'm not doing nothing. No, that's not for me.
I love that. We've all been there. We have all been there.
So it's definitely up and down. But one thing I wanted to go through today is I mentioned it on a previous podcast. I don't even know which one it was, how long ago it was. But I think we were talking about sometimes the lies or the white lies we have to tell our kids. And I said about or stories. I think you were saying about sometimes Mitch tells you, like, is that I've retold that story 3 times and I don't even know if it's real.
Yeah, and it was a load of fucking shit. Do you know what I mean? And I've been thinking this story's been real. Yeah,
exactly. So that and actually I watched the first episode of the new Kardashians yesterday, and they did Courtney did a joint gym thing with this Barry, and Chloe went to it, and she was like, years ago he called me fat or something like that, and then she mentioned it to a guy who's helping us sort the event, and he went, oh, he's passed away, like the original Barry's passed away. So then she told Chloe, so all day they've been saying and telling people, and then when she was doing like the recording of the interview bit where they talk to the camera, they're like,
mentioned it,
he's not. And so she's you're telling me that he's dead, and now I'm telling people he's dead. He's not even dead.
But he meant it in a different concept of that person's dead.
Well, no, I think that he actually thought the original guy, because they ended up calling him back. He thought that the guy had passed away, or he'd been told.
I thought you meant like the nasty side, like that person of Barry is in that concept of Barry. He's dead. He's a different Barry now. Do you know? But no, he
actually was spreading rumours that this guy had passed away, thinking that was true, and then they found out months later that it wasn't. So, but yeah,
that's huge. Imagine if they'd seen him in the street. I would have shit myself.
Imagine, yeah.
You're supposed to be dead.
Someone told me you passed away,
and imagine being told that.
Yeah. I mean, lucky they weren't too sad about it, but yeah, imagine. So no, on that theme,
okay,
I mentioned it, but I was like, I'll save that for another podcast about something my mum did to me. So now I'm going to out you. I'm going to tell everyone the story.
Who died? Who did she tell you? I'm joking.
No one died, but it's well, I think it's just as traumatic. Yeah. Anyway, so I must have been, I want to say about 6.
Okay.
Because I definitely, this is ingrained in my memory. Yeah. Like, this is proper memory. But I was in reception or year 1, so it's around that age, isn't it? Yeah. So I'm just trying to think. I might have even been 5, but either way, obviously growing up, my mum had me young. We were super, super close, and a little bit like I was with Kason. Like, he just come everywhere with me, like really easy kid. So me and my mum did loads of things. We'd go on like the ferry to France and all things like that. So my brother must have been born at this point, because he's 3 years younger than me. So yeah, he was around. But anyway, I'm just trying to think. If I was about 6, my mum must have only been about 24. Okay. So actually, it's like Sean's age, basically. Yeah. So like, it is. I laugh about it now, but it was traumatic. So anyway, we're in the living room.
I don't even know what you're going to say.
I don't think I've even told you the story.
I don't know what you're going to say.
So we're sat in the living room watching TV, whatever, and she's like, I need to tell you something, like, serious. I was like, okay. She's like, you know your dad? Like, yeah. She's like, he's not your real dad. I was like, what? She's like, your dad's French? What? I don't know why she thought this would be funny. So yeah, she goes into this full-blown, maybe half an hour, maybe it's only 5 minutes, I don't know. Anyway, this full-blown story, this history of how she'd met him. He's French. I don't really remember much about the story apart from it was like detailed. My dad, who I think is my dad's not my dad, and my dad's French. Anyway, mid-story, her friend calls her. So she's chatting away, as you do back in the day, on the phone for like an hour. And then she's like, oh, it's getting late. It's bedtime. You need to like go to bed. I'm still on the phone. So she stayed on the phone. I've gone off to bed.
That's so 90s kids, isn't it?
Totally. Take yourself to bed. Go watch a film.
And I've just told you that you've done.
Yeah, she completely forgot because she's chatting away with her friend. Au revoir. She completely forgot that she was mid-story with me. Like, obviously it meant to be probably like a 5-minute joke and then it's not true. But because her friend rang her and she was on the phone with her friend for ages, I think there was like a drama with her friend. So she's on the phone, couldn't hang up, sent me to bed, completely forgot that had even happened. I've got up the next day, gone to school, cried the entire day. To the point, you know, when like you used to all sit on the rug and the teacher would read your story, she let me sit on a chair next to her. That's how sad and how much I was crying.
We all sit a kid next to them.
Yeah, exactly. But you normally had to be really ill, didn't you? So I was crying. So yeah, anyway.
I genuinely never heard this story. Oh my God.
Yeah, so then she's picked me up from school and I think the teacher even called her like halfway through the day because like she's inconsolable. Like she's saying her dad's not. So like I'd fully told everyone at school.
Of course.
Like super serious. Oh my goodness. So yeah, then she obviously had to pick me up. I don't know what she said to the teachers, but then had to tell me like, oh no, I'm sorry, that was meant to be a joke.
Do you remember her telling you it was a joke? If that makes sense.
Obviously,
no. You know, because obviously that was so vivid.
No, I remember her telling me and being like really upset and concerned. And I remember the day at school and like say having to sit next to the teacher. I remember all of that.
Yes, it was a big thing of the conversation, but actually the whole conversation of actually, no, it wasn't serious. Yeah. Oh, it was a joke.
Yeah, it was literally meant to be like a 5-minute like prank, which turned into like a 24-hour like traumatic event in my childhood. So yeah, thanks, Mum. So for any of you that want to prank your kids, put your phone on silent. Don't answer your phone mid-prank and forget what you've told your children.
That's like a big thing, though. Do you know what I mean? Like,
I know. I don't know why she thought that would be funny.
What was the funny side?
I don't know. She was 24 and it was the 90s.
I feel like I'm waiting for the dun-dun-dun, you know, like the bit.
Yeah.
And there isn't a bit.
Maybe because we did used to go to France a lot and stuff. But
yeah, where did she come up with this? I just want to see a reaction, maybe.
Yeah,
I don't know.
Yeah,
but it is a very 90s thing, isn't
probably.
it? Not a 90s, not the story. I don't mean that story, but just
no,
very,
but like you just don't think like the ghost stories my granddad would tell us while we're camping and stuff. Yeah. Like it would, not sleep for months. Yeah. Like you just didn't think of the consequences that much when we were kids. And obviously it was meant to be a 5-minute joke to a whole massive thing in the end.
Oh, that's brilliant. I love it. Has anyone else? Oh, come on, I want to hear some more of them.
Or have you found that like months and months later that something's actually not true?
Yeah,
that, like
probably something that I've told you because honestly, if I have, I didn't know.
Blame it on Mitch.
I thought it was true.
Mitch told you.
That happens to me a lot. Yeah. Like actually, it wasn't even. This was another one from one of our friends when we were younger used to told me that when we, you know, the cemetery we pass, you know, it smells like sewers.
Yeah.
So I was told when we were younger that that's because of the dead people.
The rotten bodies. That's what I was told.
Yeah, so we were told that's not true. Did you not know that was not true?
I thought that was true.
No, so I thought that was true. And I told my kids, I sort of think I told my kids. No, I don't think I told my kids. I think I had the conversation with Mitch in the car or someone else, like another adult when I was older in the car. And they looked at me like I was mad. Like, no, it's the sewers. It's not the bodies. So that happened.
It's a bit of a coincidence, though. Like,
well, yeah, so
at
that's
that
really
part
believable.
I believe that even till like till 10 seconds ago. That's what.
And I think of that every time I drive past it. Every time.
Yeah,
every time.
It's very true. I do exactly the same thing.
Yeah, it's them stories. Have anyone got any similar, you know what I mean, experiences?
Yeah,
where you've either imagine telling someone something and they're thinking, oh shit, that wasn't true.
Yeah, and you being. How many people have I told that to? Who have I told that to? I need to correct it.
Yeah, that's sort of a situation.
Little things are funny, but like, telling someone that they've died by accident and spreading rumours about that or, paternity.
That's amazing. That is actually amazing.
I laugh about it now, but that was
no, it's not funny. It's not the what you had to go through. It's not funny, but obviously you saying it now, it's hilarious.
Funny. It's really
you know what
funny.
I mean? Because
it just reminds me as well of talking about lying to kids when we were in COVID, and then you got all the kids in the car and told them that like everything's fine, we can go to McDonald's, and then you filmed the reaction and we're like, no, we're only joking.
Oh my god, yeah.
Morgan was not happy.
He kicked off. He first he slammed the car door. I think first of all they were actually questioning Mitch, because obviously Mitch jokes around all the time. They were like, yeah, all right. And then they looked at my face. I was like, whatever I said. Do you know what I mean? And then they were like, oh my god, they are actually joking. So he slammed the car door. He started shaking like the driveway gates and whatever, and getting one of the bushes, like the conifers, and pulling it and dragging it. It was tiny, wasn't he? He was only young.
He flipped his lid.
Yeah. But it was funny now looking at it, but he didn't find it funny at all. Does
he find it funny now?
He probably would smile, smirk at it, watching it, because obviously it is. You can't not, can you?
Yeah.
But at the same time, we're like, you know what I mean? You told me it was. Imagine being a kid and going through that experience. Do you know what I mean? like, and not having. That's
quite mean,
you know,
funny.
I mean? Yeah, exactly that. So, have you done anything? Or been in that experience? That's what I want to know.
Just trying to think. I don't think I've pranked that much. I think Cason's due a prank. I have to think of one.
Oh, I don't know. I'd be scared of his reaction.
I'm
scared of saying the wrong word in case he tells me off or pronounce it wrong.
It'll be similar to Morgan for sure if he finds out something.
Yeah. I feel like he would never forgive us either.
Oh, no. He'll be like 50 years down the line. Do you remember that time? For sure.
Or I'd be scared that he'd plot something very, very, very bad back.
Yes.
Yeah. Because he's like,
he's smart. Yeah. So it could be even worse than the prank that you did.
And he goes to like science, technology, extra classes and whatever else. So yeah, he makes something.
Oh,
that's overthinking it. But
yeah. No, I'm trying to think of any other pranks. But no, that one came to mind. Obviously, my one and the McDonald's one post COVID.
Yeah,
that was a good one.
That is. It's just one of those. Well, obviously, your mum wasn't doing it for like, you know, like back then it was obviously just a little thing, you know what I mean? Like it was for us, but we recorded it so we could show obviously and get the reaction. But no, I'm glad we did it. Do you know what I mean? Because it's one of them things of laughing.
And it's something that you'll remember, like it's memorable to laugh and joke about.
But obviously your mum just didn't finish it in the.
No, she got interrupted.
She started it.
She got interrupted. That's the whole problem with the story, is that she got interrupted and forgot. But the amount of people that's probably told a story and then forgot to correct someone later, probably.
But this is me. This is what happens.
Yeah.
Or they think that I genuinely know it's a joke. You know what I mean? And then I'm like think it's real and then carry it on. So yeah, brilliant.
It does remind me in being in school. Not that it was a prank, but you know when like. I don't think it's saying that. Kason did get a letter saying that knits are round for school again. But I feel like when we were kids, it was so much worse, unless it was just worse in England than it is here.
No, first of all, I didn't even think they existed in Spain. Because like you say, coming back, it's actually making me itch now. Oh, it's actually making me itch thinking about it. But so in England, I thought, like you say, it was a big thing.
Like chicken pox.
Yeah, it's a big thing. And then I felt like here it didn't exist. And then obviously they hit. I think that's what it is. And now it's just more often. And it's like chicken pox. Masons had, because I feel like it was more then. And I don't know about now, but my other two haven't had it.
Yeah, but you say that, but I've asked the doctors a few times, because in England, you don't get vaccinated for it. And when kids get chickenpox, it's like, quick, get as many of them together, like share it, get it out the way and get over it. But they told me here that it's in, I don't know if it's its own vaccine or it's within a vaccine of like when they're little. And she said, literally, it could be 2 spots on the leg and it's done.
You would never know.
Like, they just don't get it, like, covered in it like they do in England. So they could have had it.
Yeah.
I mean, it would be better to have known, because it's really bad if you catch it when you're older.
It's the later on, isn't it? That's so, more, it is, if they're knowing.
I don't know if mine have had it.
Yeah. Yeah, it'd be interesting to know if you could have like a test, like an antibody test to know if you've had something. You know what I mean? Them ways.
But do you remember being small and having like them combs and having to go through all the hair and like have all the knit lotion in, which when we was kids it only killed the lice that was alive. It didn't kill the eggs. So then like every day that tea tree, that's literally what it smells like. That smell just reminds me of knits. So sitting there, and did you ever get the electric ones where it buzzed? Bzz?
No.
Did you not? It was like an electric one, and it like I guess electrocuted them as it hit it.
Wow.
But no matter how much I sat and my mum would brush my hair, those combs, like, they just stick to your hair. Like, yeah. So I remember once we must have run out of tea tree oil or whatever it was, and my mum put vinegar in my hair and she was brushing through it with vinegar because, like, the wetter your hair, the better in it because the comb glides through it. All the next day, I remember being in the playground and kids being like, what's that smell? And I'm like, I don't know. No, full well it's me and it's my hair, but I'm like, I don't know what that smell is.
Brilliant.
And again, I must have been about 6, but it's like ingrained in my brain.
It's that for me, the smell. I remember, I think it was once I was so proud of having them. You know, like, I've had knits. It was a bit like that. My mum was like, shh, shh, shush. You don't go around like, I've had knits. But you know, it's a thing in my, not a thing in my house, but it's like
it was hard, and like I say, it's just one of them things that you clear it and then you get it again, you clear it and you get it again. It's like that. I think it's when they're little as well, because you're just always in your friends' like arms and stuff. But
or schools, because you can go. We've got experienced it now, not in my house, but I know someone else's. They know they're clear for the weekend. They go back to school. Monday hits and they're back again.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean?
So
and it's just that.
It must be really annoying.
It's frustrating. But that comb is a constant in my house. The minute someone, or even sometimes Lexi would come to me and go, "Oh, my head's itchy. I think I've got knits."
Yeah.
I'm like, right, let me have a look. Grab the comb, have a look. And it's not. She's probably just got dry skin on her head or something.
But that happened to me the week before my wedding. I thought I'd caught them off my niece. And Sean come round and she was like going through all my hair, because I was like, I definitely have them. There's no way my head would be itching this much if I didn't. And I knew my niece had it from school. But she came round like all prepared to do it all, and she was like, I actually don't think you have. I was like, right, I'll just get myself at
it. Doesn't it?
But my mum realised that hair dye would kill them.
I remember you telling me this.
So I think for a good few years, because the worst thing as well, when you've itched and itched and itched, then the tea tree will hit your, like, you've cut your head, the pain. But she figured out that hair dye killed it. So then she'd put hair dye on and it'd kill them all. So I think after that,
just hair dyed from whatever age.
I do remember actually having.
So if you see Lexi with like bright purple hair,
blame me. I remember having. It must have been like a star of red highlights in my hair when I was young.
Back in the day, the good old
in the day. Yeah, I don't know if it was probably like semi-permanent or whatever it was, temporary, whatever. But that was good. Good times.
Good old days. I only think I ever did once my hair that, like, you know, extravagant. It was like a pinky reddy thing. And I remember because I was still in Spanish school in like the porter cabin things. And it was like, you know, the good old market days.
Yeah.
And I'd skip school. Sorry, Mum. And it was raining. And I remember, you know what it's like, this country just can't deal with rain, a little bit like England with snow. But it was obviously you're walking through puddles, like huge puddles, you're soaking. Do you know what I mean? And I remember getting to somewhere, because we were just sort of focused on getting to where we needed to get in the rain, getting to where we've got. And I remember looking at my top, and I remember it because it was actually, now that style is coming back, you know, it is back, you know, your crop tops and your hipster jeans and that sort of thing. I remember having this light blue crop top and looking, and this dye, bright reddy pink or whatever it was, had just dripped all down my top. It was all on my neck, and I just looked an absolute mess. I couldn't go anywhere because I was supposed to be at school. I couldn't go home to sort myself out. I was like, okay, we're just gonna have to stand in the rain. That's my only solution here. That was my experience of ever doing anything.
Wait till 2 o'clock.
Look what happened to me. It left me outside all day.
It's bad though. Like I say, when it rains, and we had that rain the other week. But I remember driving back from Torrevieja on my moped once, and the heavens just opened, and it was,
and it does, doesn't it,
bucketing it down to the point that I literally had to pull over my moped and call my dad, like, I actually can't see a centimetre in front of me, and like it's that heavy, it's wobbling me, and the floor is thing. So I think I got to La Siesta or San Luis, the next bit, and he had to come out in his van and put my moped in the back of the van to get me home because it was that
got in the van
rain.
And then it stopped, and it was like another beach day.
Well, yeah, that happened.
But it does. The weather here hits when it hits. And it's just so random, especially this time of year. It's so like,
well, we've got like 30 degrees in October.
Yeah.
So I was a bit concerned about the next event being the first week of November, because the venue that we've got is lovely on, you know, a warm day, not too hot, like you don't want to be burning because it is out in the sun, but lovely views. So blue sky, see the sea.
Yeah, just more of an outside vibe, isn't it?
Yeah, definitely an outside vibe. But I was a bit like, oh, is it going to rain? But it's still so hot. I haven't even changed my wardrobe over, and I haven't even put my duvet back in my duvet yet.
Yeah, well, but then it goes like that. So you're hot, and then the minute the sun goes off you, I'm shivering.
Well, you were shivering at the event.
Yeah.
But even
that's how for me,
it's still up and down, because we've had fine weather, sheets, putting on a bit more pajamas than I did. But then 1 or 2 nights I've had to, in the middle of the night, go get my dressing gown on because I was freezing.
Yeah.
But then the next night it was sweating. I didn't even have pajamas on and no duvet. So it's like,
funny you saying that. We it must have been the day of the event. So Mitch had went and got me like a new set of pajamas and a new dressing gown.
Oh.
And so I put it on, and she said, it's really lovely, but I don't think I'm going to be able to wear it because it's really, really hot.
I did. I bought my...
I'm not quite there yet to that point.
It feels like it sometimes.
And you put them on, and actually, no, I can't.
No.
Can't do it.
I did treat myself to some Skims pajamas. So that's what I put on the other day.
Ooh, what are they? I don't know what it means.
You don't know what Skims is?
I know it's a
Kardashian.
It's a brand, but I don't know.
It's Kim's like underwear kind of company. But she just adds loads of things onto it, and obviously they've got pajamas, and they're the style pajamas that I like, which is like the button down, like with the collar.
Yes.
And yeah, I got some when I ordered some bras and stuff. So I got like a nude proper bra, then I got a couple of like sporty bra things, and then I bought pajamas. I mean, they're ridiculously expensive.
Are they?
Ridiculous. I think I paid like 80-90 euros.
Fuck off, Billy. Billy!
I bought all my bras in the sale.
I don't mind the bras because it's like...
they last.
It's a different thing, isn't it? But pajamas, like...
I do love pajamas though.
I love pajamas, but
wait till I'm going to show you them after.
Yeah, but
and I've got pajamas that I've had for like 4 years.
But what do they don't help you sleep.
They might do. They're very comfy.
They might make you feel tighter. No, but is that what it is? That the comfy, it's the material.
The material is
so you can feel that difference.
Yeah.
It's not just
it's heavy but light, and it cools you down, but it also keeps you warm. She's done a very good job on the pajamas.
Is it?
Yeah. I'm going to show you after. They're like so soft. So soft. And like I say, it's my style pajamas.
And do you feel the difference in the bra?
I don't.
Not as much as the pajamas? Or are you just trying to justify that you've just paid £9 for a pajama?
Yeah, probably. No, the bras are good.
Yeah.
The bras are good. And like I say, I got them, I think a couple of them were discounted. So I think I only paid like 40 quid for a bra or something. So that's reasonable. And then I got the more sporty bra kind of ones, which again, I think were like 20, 30 quid, whatever. Because I'm sure I got all the bras in the sale. And then I just saw the pajamas while I was on the sale, and I was like, oh my God. And then
got sold too.
And then I left my basket for days and days. And then Liam was like, fucking just buy it.
Contemplating
yeah, just buy it. And I was like, oh.
I suppose my question is, the way you're saying it to me is that my reaction to that anyway would be that you would say you would buy the pajamas again, but you wouldn't buy the bras again.
I'd buy the bras again.
On sale?
Probably sale. I don't think I would spend I'm not spending 80 quid, or some of them are like that price. I wouldn't spend that much on it. I don't think they're as like different to other stuff that you could buy. But the pajamas are pretty decent. I'm not going to go buy every colour for sure.
No,
but I'm going to wear them for years
like them.
until
you feel like that was worth that. It's not, but I get what you're trying to say.
A little bit over what it's worth. But I'm sure I could probably go to a high-end lingerie shop that isn't Skims and probably get something similar for maybe 50 quid.
But
so yeah,
they're nice.
But I do love the pajamas. Yeah,
I feel like I need to borrow them to see.
Yeah, I'll show you after. They are very, very soft. But I like that. I'm definitely getting more into like spending a bit more and mind you, I say that, but I think I've always done that. With shoes, definitely.
Yeah, certain stuff I am.
Clothes, everything in my wardrobe is Primark or Zara basics and stuff. Like I don't actually spend a lot of money on my clothes. Shoes, I'll happily spend money on. Cheap stuff and expensive stuff. I'm not against buying cheap shoes, but shoes, I like my shoes.
Yeah,
and yeah, like I say, these pajamas just caught my eye, and then I had to do it, and they're very nice.
But we're in them a lot. I'm in probably my pajamas more than anything.
Yeah, well, come winter, the minute I finish work, sometimes I get changed straight away, so I'm wearing them all evening.
Yeah,
and
that's me. Yeah, I'm quite surprised I haven't. That's what I'm saying. Just because of the heat, I haven't done that changeover yet.
Yeah,
I only had literally the other day. I just had. Imagine just I was like this at home.
Well, yeah, you've got shorts.
But just imagine me being like this at home, and one of my children, I think, both of them, two of them even said something at different times, and they was like, "Where are you going?" I'm not going anywhere. Why? You just got your clothes on. Because for them, if I'm at home, I'm in my.
If I'm at home, I'm definitely not in outfits like that.
No,
I'm either in my pajamas or I'm in like not gym shorts, but like the stretchy shorts,
exactly
like
that.
baggy shorts and t-shirts for sure. And like even if I've been at work or even if I've been out for lunch, the minute I get home, get changed.
Same, exactly the same.
We like being comfy. Well, that was the big thing when you're trying new dresses on.
That's
not comfy. No, it looks really nice though. Yeah, but no, it's itching me. No, take it off.
And I think that was the difference, isn't it? We were saying when we were younger, it was all like, we know beauty is pain. Beauty is pain.
I think I think I've always been like wanted to be comfortable, but I'll push the boundary a bit. But you no. Don't care if I can't feel my toes, like whatever. No,
your shoes are lovely.
Yeah,
and I am wearing them all night.
Exactly. Yeah. Like you were so like, don't care how much things are uncomfortable or hurt.
And so we can't go out in flats. Kind of a person.
Well, yeah. When you said you're not going to be in heels on the wedding, I was like, I mean, I get it, especially with Gibraltar with the cobblestones and everything. So totally get it. But yeah, that shocked me.
Yeah. And I am contemplating that, but I'm still more of happy. I'll never have a backup.
Yeah.
Never have even the thought of the flat thing. I was very much jeans and a nice top. Yeah, but still put heels a bit.
Yeah. That's always been our go-to, hasn't it?
But now it's more even jeans. I mean, I know I'm in this today. I did just sit down and be like, oh my god, it's just gone right.
I don't wear jeans as often as I used to.
Isn't it? It's with,
and I definitely don't wear skinny jeans anymore.
No,
I wore skinny jeans for years.
So that anything tight or anything just that, not the tightness, but like leggingy, I suppose, is nice. Yeah. Or whatever. But yeah, it's weird how our mentality is.
Yeah, I don't wear heels anymore either, really.
It's got to be a comfy heel.
Yeah, and like I say, if I am dressing up, then am I comfy?
Yeah, that's my first
it's all about comfort now. So yeah, you can tell we're in our 30s.
Yeah, but also I said this about the generation though. I think this new generation, whatever they're called, is that more.
They don't dress up like we dressed up.
No.
When you look at the trending shoes that we used to wear clubbing, they were not comfortable, and we would wear them for hours, and we would dance in them.
Yeah, and they would look at them and go, no, because they're gonna damage our posture for the future, or you know what I mean? They'd really think ahead, and I love that. I really do. Don't get me wrong.
But I think it's just not their vibe anyway. No. Like to be uncomfortable, like. Whereas we definitely went through teens and 20s of being uncomfortable, being freezing.
The competition, you could ruin their body the most.
Yeah. But when I went back to England and I went to university, it was even worse because like we hate being cold. I hate being cold. I would never go out. I would always think about my outfit a little bit because I did want to be comfortable and I definitely didn't want to be cold. But I'd go out with girls that were freezing.
Yeah. And don't take a jacket.
Not taking a jacket, the tiniest little dress. Yeah. And just suck it up and be cold.
I think I did that before. I think I questioned. So, where do you put your jacket? And they're like, a jacket? A jacket?
Yeah.
There's a jacket out with you? Like, as if, like, no.
I think they're just accustomed to the cold because, I was very much like, right, so how are we going to stay warm? So, yeah, no. Well,
Good old days.
I feel old now, so let's wrap it up there because I feel old and I need a nap anyway. And it's like 12, 1 o'clock.
Bill needs a siesta, all right?
I need a siesta.
On that note,
yes. Enjoy your hour lay-ins that you're all going to get for those of you that don't have children.
Oh, we will.
I am not jealous in the slightest.
Watch me now. I'm going to.
And think about me. Well, actually, no, think about Liam because he's the one getting up tomorrow. So think about poor Liam getting up at 5 o'clock in the morning.
I feel like Bill's set this up already.
Wow.
She set this up so that as the days go, it turns that his days.
I actually didn't. Sundays is normally mine because just the way the days fall. And actually, before we wrap up, I want to ask you this question. Oh. So when we had Kaysen, a lot of the time, especially when he was small, we would both get up and that. And then we would just take turns and we just got up and got on with it. I don't remember ever saying it's your turn, my turn, whatever. With Hayden from day one, it's really like...
No, I did yesterday. It's your day today.
Yeah. But I would... Like, Liam doesn't like to be told.
Yeah.
So we had this debate because I saw a couple actually say that what really worked for them with like one of their kids that they realised with, later down the line is to actually say, right, tonight's your lay-in or whatever and I'll get up in the morning and like, so ahead of time because it is nice to go into bed knowing like, right, it's not my turn tomorrow.
Mm-hmm.
Liam doesn't want to be told. He's like, I'll get up, nudge me, I'll get up. I'm like, but I don't want to nudge you for you to get up.
Because then it's...
I want you to just know that it's your day and you get up.
Yeah.
And then he's like, and then what I started to do was because even when it was his morning, the next morning, I would still be going to bed before him.
Yeah.
Because I just can't stay up late anymore. So I'd be like, don't stay up too late. It's your turn in the morning. And he was like, that really annoys me. And I'm like, why? Because if I don't say it, then you're not going to make the thing.
That's different.
I'm then going to have to nudge you to get up.
Yeah, if he got up, then he got up without the nudge, then it's different. If you know, you know.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean? So I'm only saying it because you don't know.
Yeah.
And then, so if me saying it annoys you, the nudge annoys me.
Yeah. Because I wake up faster than he does.
Yeah.
So in the morning when it's clearly time to get up, I'll be lying there and he waits for me to wait. And then he's like, or not, well, I don't nudge him because I don't like to do that.
That's what I'm saying. Or wait to know that you're not getting it.
So that's basically, it's a standoff.
Yeah.
Right. So I'm just lying there like, you're going to get up in a minute. Right. It's been a couple of minutes.
But then I feel
Hayden's
that
starting to shout.
A bit of a feeling. I don't know what feeling it would give you, but like, I don't know how to explain it. So for that wait, like you say, it's like, it's not even an argument, but it's like a little thing of no one's even saying anything. It's like you're talking to each other, but you're not talking to each other, isn't it? It's such a weird
because he's like, I'll get up 5 days of the week. I don't care, but don't tell me the night before it's my morning. And I'm like, but I like to go to bed knowing that you know that it's your morning. So we're on completely different pages when it comes to that.
Yeah, it's different if you just
know. What kicked it off is I'd done 3 mornings in a row, and then I was like, my mood, that's it. All day long, I'm pissed off because I've done 3 mornings in a row.
Yeah.
I'll do 2 in a row.
It's because it's the morning.
And like I say, if he's been ill or if he's got up really early 3 days in a row, like I'm now sleep deprived and I'm now pissed off. Yeah. And now my mood is ruined for the entire day.
So I'm making sure you know.
I said to him that evening, it's your turn tomorrow. And then that's where it all came from because he was like, but that really annoys me. You're telling me like you're my mum that I've got to get up in the morning. And I'm like, yeah, I am. But I prefer to go to bed knowing that you know.
So I haven't got to have the standoff.
Exactly. I don't feel like I don't want to lie there awake for 10 minutes waiting for you to wake up because...
Or it might be that you're just leaving it that bit longer to get up. But I feel like I'm having the standoff.
Yeah. Because like I say, he's happy to get up. Yeah. It doesn't even bother him. But he takes a little bit, a few minutes to get up out of bed. Sometimes he'll even sit up and sit on the side of the bed. And I'm like, come on, I want to get back to sleep. Get the baby, get out.
Yeah, I'd be like, what are you doing? Are you going to get out or you're not getting out? Yeah, to be fair, I would remember it like, I'm taking him to the living room.
So, yeah, that's probably one of the main things we're on different
all that
sides.
happening inside of you can, for me, wake me up.
I am awake, but luckily I can fall back asleep quite easily. If I couldn't, it would be a bigger thing.
Yeah, it would be
because
a whole different...
Because he wants to fall back to sleep once he's woken up. But I can do that. So if I couldn't, it'd be a bigger argument for sure.
It'd be a lock on the door.
Yeah. Yeah, I'd end up with like a taser.
I feel like, like, is it the American things? I don't know if it's wherever, but like you have to clock in and clock out. You get to work.
Yeah. Right. Yeah. You done 2 days in a row. Oh shit, Billy's done 2 days. I better do tomorrow.
You have to leave a note on like your door. Yeah. I know.
Yeah. It's funny because we have fallen into like the same sort of day. So I normally do like a Monday and a Tuesday. He normally does Wednesday. I do Thursday. He'll do Friday because it's my day off. Then I'll do the Saturday and he'll do the Sunday. So I get the day off before we go back. So that's generally how it falls. But sometimes
changing. Like where the normal schedule changed, you just felt you needed to confirm.
Well, if he's ill or if he wakes up randomly in the middle of the night for an hour and I'm the one doing that, then I'm not going to get up in the morning if I've got up in the night. So
that's fair enough.
Generally, like say we've done a whole child before and half of this child without even having to have the conversation, and it just kind of, we just felt each other and did it.
It's because they're saying it as well. Like probably then,
and because he tires us out more in the day.
It wouldn't even be worth saying that annoys me. It'll just carry on with let her tell me because it's fine.
Yeah.
But like as you go more, you think actually I'm going to tell her this is annoying me.
Yeah.
And actually, you know what? That annoys you. Do you know what annoys me?
It's funny because
if we're here talking about,
I used to bite my tongue a lot, but now I'm like, just say it.
Yeah.
Get it out. And like I say, I'm definitely one for that. Just say how you feel. But once I'd done 3 nights in a row, I was pissed off all day. I didn't say anything, but he knew I was in a mood with him. And then I don't think it was till the evening. I was like, by the way, this is what's pissed me off. This is why I've been in a mood all day. And then he said his thing. And then I was like, fine, I'm going to bed. And then what I normally do is I'll start messaging him for a bit. And he was like, don't go to bed and start messaging me all night. Just come back and finish what we're talking about. And I was like, fine. So, yeah. And then we're still on different pages. So we're just kind of still making sure.
I wonder what it's going to be like next week when the clocks have changed. Let's see how the next week goes. Yeah. Who's schedule on what.
So, yeah, that's
love that.
That's been what's come up in our house.
Yeah. Well, see, I suppose we're on again a different thing. But my kids know that they shout me, I ain't getting up to go downstairs. Just come to me. Do you know what I mean? Whereas they know if they shout Mitch and they keep shouting, oh, for fuck's sake, and they'll go to them walk.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean? Whereas I'll ignore it. I can ignore that. Keep ignoring it.
Yeah. Kids know like the parent for certain things for sure. Definitely. As well.
And at different times, of different moods, they get that feeling of, I'm not going to go to her right now. Or I'm not going to go to him right now. Yeah. I'm just going to go and ask the other parent.
She's about to shout at me. So I'm gonna
I ain't going to get it. So
exactly. I'm going to work on
exactly that.
But so thanks again for joining us.
Yes.
And we look forward to recording again next week.
Yeah, Bill's really excited to go and have a sleep.
Yeah.
And
I actually feel like my eyes, I feel like I look different. I'm that tired.
Well, we will get more info out for our second event.
Yeah.
And we'll see you next week.
Yeah. Adios, guys.
Adios.